Yo, ItsOkhoh. And you're probably wondering, yo, man, where have you been? We miss you, etc., etc. I just want you guys to know, hip replacement surgery, man. Also, mental health stuff. You know, just a lot of stuff going on in my life. All right, but like mostly hip replacement stuff. Need to heal, therapy, school has started. So much stuff is going on, man. And it's like finding the time to record is kind of hard, or just finding the motivation to be honest. So you know what's crazy? I put it in the community poll. The community tab. You look at it. You know how I don't look. You know how I know you guys don't look at it? Because I'll say, hey, hip replacement stuff, blah blah blah, and y'all pause ignore that and tell me that a whole BoyWithUke song is out. Like God, like, bro, can I heal? Bro, I got my whole hip is out of my body and I got a fake one now, bro. Like, can I heal, please? Like, golly, bruh. But I digress, right? Regardless, BoyWithUke has dropped. He dropped a new song that came out yesterday. So we're gonna listen to that, and then we're gonna listen to the song that we missed, and then we might listen to the album. That's a huge might. Listening to the album on stream is kind of proven difficult for me. As in, like, I get distracted by like a lot of things really easily, so it's like I probably miss something that's like someone's favorite part and stuff. And it's like, oh, if I do, I do. You know, it's whatever. You listen to albums more than once in the first place, right? The songs are supposed to be with me, but like I think it might be better listening to it by myself and recording that. But I don't know. And if I do stream it again, because I think I recorded an F album before. I didn't like it because I had to edit too much. I think if I do stream it, I'm gonna stream it on YouTube because a lot of people don't like switching platforms over to Twitch or stuff like that. I'm not sure how YouTube works with copyrighted stuff when it comes to streaming. But we'll just record and stream at the same time and see how it goes, you know? And that way I can like listen to the songs with you guys and see how that works. So that's probably gonna be in the move. Alright, now that I'm done yapping to y'all. Alright, it's okay. Let's get into our actual thing we're gonna be listening to. So we're listening to BoyWithUke, King of Nowhere. Checking this out. Again, we're gonna listen to the other song after. We're just getting into it, alright? Let's just listen. Let's just listen. I have no idea what I'm getting into. I don't know what any of these mannequins are for. That man got the schlong dong dong. Anyway, pause. Also, do y'all prefer this too? This little window compared to me taking up the whole screen? I hope so.
Can you hear the church bells ring? Here he comes. It's the King of Kings. Can you hear the church bells ring?
It feels kind of Christmassy to me. Do anyone else get that same feeling with like? I couldn't tell you why it feels like a Christmas song to me, but it does. I mean, I assume it's not. I mean, it could be, but you know, Christmas is around the corner. I mean, we're in October, but who cares about Halloween? Not this guy.
Here he comes. It's the King of Kings. His hotel burns.
Hey, tie your shoes, buddy. Damn, imagine having everything in the world but losing all of it at the same time. Also, why am I stuttering, bro? Because English is hard. English is hard. That's my catchphrase, bro. English is hard. Regardless. English my first language. Anyway, imagine having everything you want but losing everything at the same time. I don't know what it could mean exactly by that. Could be family, could be friends. Could be like, yeah, I have all these things now that I'm successful, but I'm also still feeling lonely. You know what they say, man, money doesn't bring happiness. Sure, it can help you. It can make finding happiness a lot easier for you. It makes happiness a lot easier to obtain. But sometimes it's like, it's still not enough for a lot of people, you know? And people would say, well, it would make me happy. There's been an ongoing trend where a lot of rich people who are successful will tell you that money does not make you happy. But again, I would argue that it does make finding happiness a lot easier to obtain. That's why I want to make money. You know, hopefully find my happiness and obtain it. Because right now, man's is sad. Still, sad boy hours. Anyway, let's just get into it. Alright, these are Kings. All BoyWithUke. The only reason I assume this is BoyWithUke because I feel like bro is always wearing a hoodie with everything. Like all his videos, this man has a hoodie on. This one, boy, what is this? Is this for working out? There's no way men's wears this. I'm not gonna lie, none of this is drip except for this one. This one's kind of fire. This one's kind of fire too. This one looks like someone's grandma. And what the fuck? What is this? Is that ketchup all over it, bro? I don't. This is from that one video he did with Oliver. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here.
I want to get off, nervous when I talk about it. See, I'm struggling with thoughts, what I used to love, losing patience and the passion.
Oh my god, this part sounds amazing. It's like the music kind of like dropped off where you just focus mostly on his voice. Let's go back a little bit. I want to catch what he's saying.
Tell me how to stop.
Also, I'm not a music reviewer, by the way, bro. I'm a reactor. And also, if you're wondering why I'm pausing the video enough, a lot, bro, I'm a reaction channel, bro. Go to the original video down in the description below if you want to listen to the actual song by yourself. You don't have to have me pause it every 5 seconds, bro. Alright? So if you put in the comments, if you put in the comments, hey, bro. If you put in the comments some dumb shit, I'm talking to you, user 123567. I'm gonna block you. No, I'm not gonna do that. I just want to do some dramatic shit. But y'all know who you are, bro. Like, come on. It's a reaction channel. Come on. Be smarter. Do better.
Tell me how to stop, I want to get off, nervous when I talk about it. See, I'm struggling with thoughts, what I used to love, losing patience and the passion. Used to think about my younger self before I had the wet back when we got donations. Just a kid.
I'm losing the patience and the passion. Do you not want to be... Are these flashbacks to every music video he's done? Because that'd be pretty cool. But like, if he's losing the passion, like the passion from... He might need a break, to be honest. Passion for music, then he might need to break after this album. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I mean, the last song... Or, I don't remember the last song. But I feel like he's talked about, like... kind of just like wanting to like step away, like his music isn't really his own anymore, or like maybe he's just doing it just to do it, but he's not really feeling any like feeling with it, right? He just feels like, oh, I had to put it out because this is what the people want. I feel like he's talked about something similar like this before. Also, what donations? What are you talking about taking donations? When was that a thing? Like, let me know, because I assume that some of you guys might know the answer to that.
I want to get off, nervous when I talk about it. See, I'm struggling with thoughts, what I used to love, losing patience and the passion. Used to think about my younger self before I had the wet back when we got donations. Just a kid feeling what he felt, dealing with the issues that he manifested. Tried his best with what he got, but he got lost in what he's not. No, he's not a singer and he doesn't talk, he just got caught in a subplot. Soon the shot was over, turned into a loner, started losing power in his own songs. He was just a poser, losing his composure, looking for the closure that he never got.
My man's could be a fucking rapper. That was fire. The fucking flow. Da 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 da. Like, that was hard. But like, I don't know. Like, I gotta listen to it. So he's talking about losing power in his own songs and being a poser. And like, what did he say after that?
Losing his composure, looking for the closure that he never got.
So it's like he was talking about a younger version of him, I guess back then, where everything was just going on whatever, and he was just able to just write and sing and whatever. Probably didn't expect anything big of it to happen, or maybe he did. Maybe that was always his goal from the beginning. But like, he was probably like writing back then, and again, this is all an assumption. I don't know the actual like thing. It might click later because we still got like a lot to go. But it's like back then, it's like he was just writing music because this is what he was feeling in the moment, this passion, everything. It's like when you start something new or something that you love in the beginning, usually that passion is so strong and so heavy, you love it so much. But like, the longer it goes on, you feel like you're forcing yourself because now it's like part of your job or whatever. It's like it's kind of like drying up. But like, as an artist though, I feel like you have more free will to when you don't have to constantly drop stuff. You can take breaks, especially if you have like a loyal fan base, right? Like, you can take as much time as you possibly need and come back because you have people who will support you no matter what. I think that's the same situation with him. I think people will support him no matter what. But I could understand him losing his way and just putting out music and not understanding or feeling like someone he's not. Maybe that's like, I don't know. Maybe towards the future, if he does drop more music, I assume that maybe he'll show us like let's just assume like all the versions that we know of Boy with Uke are like him putting on a mask, right? Because he's always wearing that mask, and like him towards the future is gonna be him showing us like the real him. Does that make sense? Like no poser, no fake, no nothing. This is like me. This is me, Boy with Uke. My microphone just fell. Excuse me. Bro's having a lot of fun with that sledgehammer. Sledgehammer? Also, is that Boy with Uke? Nah, the last time we saw a guy that looked like him, he was a white guy. I'm pretty sure this is an Asian dude. You're probably like, bro, not everybody who wears a hoodie is Boy with Uke. I know, bro. Let me rock, man. I don't know why this is kind of creepy to me. The lights are just... I don't know, it's kind of creepy, but this is very artistic. This is dope. Oh, see, like, look, this proves my point even more. Bro, these are all versions of Boy with Uke, right? These are all versions of him. I don't know if these are all from, like, different albums or not. I remember this. I remember this. I don't remember this. So, I don't know where this one's from either. I don't know why this one's, like, mostly in my head. But these could all be versions of him, and he's destroying each version of himself, if this is him, or regardless. Each version of himself is being destroyed, which means, well, it could be one standing, but which means, what I was saying about like him showing his true self, maybe he's destroying that version that he put up in front of us that we can all see, stuff like that, and now he's gonna push forward a new image of himself with like the next album. You know, also my man sounds very depressed in this song. He might be going through some things. You know what I noticed as well? Oh, never mind. There's none of them standing. But you know what I noticed? Usually a lot of his music is kind of like this upbeat type song. No matter even giving like the context of the song could be super sad, depressing. It's usually upbeat. This one it doesn't have that upbeat tone. Does that make sense? Y'all hear it too, or am I tweaking? Let me know. Whoa, see? Wait, what is he saying here? I'm not sure what he said towards the end. It kind of gets jumbled. Let's see what these captions they say. And I could laugh and I could try and live this life for 1,000 times. I know I would rather be at home. Damn. Look at him putting up the mask too. It feels like he's putting up the mask. That'd be crazy if this is like the last song on the album and it's just him announcing his retirement. But yeah, no, I really think my theory might be, I might be on to something. My brain might be fat. But nah, that's kind of sad towards the end. Like, I don't know, this is the life he worked towards. But I guess sometimes the goals you work towards could always not be what you actually want in the end once you do hit your goal, you know? Or maybe, I don't know. Life is funny like that, man. But it would suck putting years and years of work to finally reaching that destination to figure out this is not something you want to do. I guess college is kind of like that too. Putting years and years in work and realize that, this shit is definitely not it. But, in life keeps going. It's never too late to change anything up and figure out yourself and figure out what you do want to do or how you want to live your life. Respectfully, he's successful. He's a successful young man, right? So whatever he decides to do here on, it should be easier, maybe, kind of. You know, everyone has a different mental thing, an mental battle that they have to fight on their own, right? It might be easy to me and very hard for him. But regardless, if him in his situation being very financially stable and whatever, should be a little bit easier for him to transition to something that he does enjoy, or something that he does find love for, or he just needs a really like a big ass break so he can find his passion for what he loved doing before it turned into what it is now, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I did pause a lot and this video is probably super long, bro. I apologize, but you know, it be like that when it be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really stop it from being how it is when it's like that. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say. You know, hope you guys are doing good. Make sure you guys are living your life with the best of your abilities. And if you ever feel like you come to that point where you just can't keep going, bro, just remember that life is hard and you're gonna struggle, but you know, just work towards smaller things, smaller goals. Again, if you're feeling depressed, and I've been telling myself this too as someone who's also feeling depressed, doing smaller things to accomplish things, like doing smaller things will help you get out of that funk a lot faster than you think. Even like it could be the smallest thing ever, like taking a shower, or just like brushing your teeth one day, or just like slightly cleaning up your room one by one, maybe getting a piece of trash off the floor, so on, like stuff like that where you feel productive will help you get out of that slump, you know. And once you get out of that slump, you'll bounce back. Sometimes it's a lot harder to bounce back. It takes months sometimes, you know. It's hard, I understand, but you guys got this. I believe in you. All right, so y'all make sure y'all take care of yourselves as well, and I'll be taking care of myself as well with this whole mental stuff and like hip replacement stuff and more just a bunch of stuff, school, etc, etc. Anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all be easy, stay safe, peace. Also, listen to Alleycat. This song is fire.